Hello and welcome to your Science and Magic yoga practice. My name is Elena and this is going to be a 20-minute sun salutation series where we really get the energy and prana moving throughout the body with a nice savasana at the end. So we're going to start standing, get your space ready, and let's begin. All right, let's begin. So go ahead and take a step to the front of your mat. I'm going to face you. And start to feel into the four corners of your feet. Feel your big toe and your pinky toe on both foot. And the back left and back right edges of your heel. Really pull up from your quads, engage at the knees, maybe tucking the tailbone. Go ahead and lift the sternum and roll the shoulders up towards the earlobes, back, away, and down. Let the hands come out wide here on either side, palms facing front. And I invite you to just take 3 breaths. You can keep your eyes open or closed. And at the end of your 3rd exhale, just take a moment to go inward. Your inner drishti, your inner focal point, and set an intention for yourself. What's one thing or one word that represents something you're trying to and dreaming of creating? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center, bow your head, and consider it done. Consider it in motion. On your next inhale, bring your hands up overhead. Really lift up through the sides of the rib cage. Maybe taking a moment to lift up one foot and the other, just really reaching up, lifting up towards the ceiling, the sky. And exhale, start to bring your hands to your hips, just above your pelvis. Now tuck your chin and start to really bend in the knees here. And allow yourself to start to fold forward as if you were reaching out in front of you, trying to lay your torso on a table. You can place your hands on the tops of your thighs. You might already begin to feel some heat building. Take one breath in. And as you exhale, fold. Again, a generous bend in the knees. Let the head drop here. Maybe shake it yes and no. Place the hands on the shin. Lift up halfway on your breath in. And exhale, lower back down. As you inhale again, coming up to standing with the arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, take a breath in, arms come up. Imagine yourself reaching for that intention. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward, bringing that intention down to the ground, embodying that. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Now place your hands on the mat, step your left foot, then your right foot back. Coming into plank here. Send the weight forward and back, just kind of feeling it out. Really pull up through the belly button. Notice what your neck might be doing here. Press into your fingertips. You can come down to the knees if you like, but lower down. Forehead to mat, all the way down. Maybe walking the palms a little bit closer to the ribs, if you'd like. even floating them up off the mat. Inhale as you lift into cobra. Keep it low, keep the chin tucked. Exhale, forehead back down to the mat. Inhale, tuck the toes, push yourself into plank. Hold for just a moment. For 3, 2, and exhale back into downward dog. Good morning. Or midday or evening if you like to practice later. Reconnect with your breath here. On your next breath in, look up to your hands. Either walk or hop up to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands sweep up overhead, coming into standing. Mountain pose. Tadasana, and exhale, hands to heart center. Maybe even noticing a subtle shift that's already occurring. I'm going to do this part one more time and start to add on. So hands come up overhead. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Place the hands coming back into plank. You can hold here in plank if you like. Come down to the knees or go all the way into chaturanga. Come all the way down at the bottom of your exhale and then lift up to upward dog or cobra. Filling the belly with air and exhale coming down. Tuck the toes, inhale, lift up, hold in plank. And exhale, downward dog. Again, reconnect with your breath. You can breathe in and stick the tongue out and exhale through your mouth if you'd like, lion's breath. Get a little jaw stretch. Awesome. Now lift your right leg up high, toes pointing towards the floor. Really feel that elongation as if you're pressing into a wall behind you. Mindful of your hands and wrists here. Bend at the right knee and open the hip, stacking the hip point on top of hip point. Knee bent. Really feel this opening through your inner adductor muscles. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, level the hips back out. Keep the leg up high. And as you exhale, draw the knee towards the chest. Place the right foot down in between the hands. You can lower it to your back knee if you like, or keep it lifted for a little bit more heat. Just take a moment here, feel it out, maybe rocking forward and back just slightly. Place your left palm down on the ground. Lift and open the right arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe the gaze follows. Again, grabbing for that intention or letting it come into your hand. Take a breath in and exhale, bring it down to the mat. Put weight into your hands, step the right foot back, lower down to your knees or complete a chaturanga here. We'll meet in downward dog. Notice how this movement might have affected your breath, and let it. Now really create even weight distribution between your hands. Lift the left leg up high, toes pointing down. Bend at the knee, open the hips, stacking left hip point on top of right. Notice your shoulders, even it out if it's moved. Take a deep breath in And exhale as you bring left and right to level. Take a breath in here. Exhale, really draw the knee towards the chest, hollow through the body. Place the left foot in between the hands. Again, just kind of feeling out your weight here. Stay in lunge, so back toes pointing straight forward, not coming down on to the heel. Place the right palm on the mat. Inhale, open. Left finger points towards the ceiling. Let's integrate that intention one more time. Allow it to come into your hand and bring it all the way down as you exhale, embodying it along the way. Send the left foot back. Maybe completing another chaturanga, or you can just stay in downward dog. You can hold in plank. We'll all meet in downward dog here. Take a breath and turn your toes in. So your big toes are kind of looking at each other. And just notice how this creates a different sensation in the legs, and see if you can almost push the feet away from each other energetically. Really light up through the legs, the hamstrings, all of those attachments. Beautiful. Point the toes forward. Inhale, looking up to your hands. Make your way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's kind of take care of the hands here. Come into like gorilla moment. So step on your hands. By that I mean palm to sole, sole to palm. Kind of pull up a little bit. Just create some space in the wrists. Drop the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely. Now step the left foot back, just coming to a wide stance on your mat. We're going to do a super quick inversion and then start to walk it down. And by inversion, I don't mean a crazy handstand. If that's in your practice, by all means. I'm just going to cue a forward fold to get the blood to flow the opposite direction. It's super energizing and invigorating to start your day. So you can place your hands on your hip creases here. And again, just like that, the way we broke it down in the very beginning, begin to, almost like you're setting your torso on a table, really create this elongation from the base of the spine to the top of the head. One beautiful line. Hold here. Maybe stick the arms out wide into airplane or even behind you. You can come into a grasp behind you and really pull back the shoulders. This might feel good for the neck. Keep the knees bent, toes pointing in towards each other. Fire up through the legs. Remember that external rotation from before. Take a deep breath in and exhale, fold down completely. You can place your hands on the mat if you would like. Continuing with your breath, feeling the energy moving the opposite direction now. Place your hands on your hip crease. Come up to that halfway point. Lift all the way up. And heel toe the feet together. This fun little dance we can do. Face forward on your mat and slowly come down to a seat. Sending the legs out long and just wiggle your toes here, kind of release that pigeon toe posture. Sometimes that can feel sensational. Send the arms out in front of you and very slowly, very mindfully Hold here, halfway. Lift the chest. Tuck the chin. Breathe. Maybe you shake. Allow this sensation, this prana, this energy to move through you. Take one more breath. Really pull in through the navel, and as you exhale, slowly come down. Hands by the sides. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Maybe just taking the hips and some hip circles, massaging the inner adductor and the low back as it rocks on the floor. And gently send the knees to one side. Your hands can come out to a goal post or out wide if you'd like. Feeling your heart beating inside of you. Connecting with your breath. At the bottom of your next exhale, begin to send the knees back up over your hip points. Take a moment here. And as you're ready, twist on the other side. Just bringing in that intention one more time. Breathing that in. And exhale, sending it throughout your body like warm honey. Allowing it to circulate just like your breath. And as you're ready, coming back so your hips, both hips meet the ground, send the legs out long. Take any final stretches you might find yummy here. You can bring the arms alongside your waist. Really snuggle the shoulder blades under your heart space to create this opening. And release. And take a deep breath in. And exhale. Now you can stay here in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like. Go ahead and pause the video if that's the case. Otherwise, find some gentle movement, maybe turning your head left to right or stretching through the feet or the legs. And slowly come onto your right side, your sun side, after our sun salutation practice. Draw the knees up towards the chest, just a little bit. Send your left leg out long, put the foot on the floor, press into your left hand and lift yourself into a seat. come into cross-legged or whatever is comfortable for you to sit for just one moment. And you can come into Anjali Mudra if you'd like, or place one hand over the other over your heart space. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest. And just honor yourself for practicing today, for setting intentions for yourself, for energizing your body, and for this practice that is always here for you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.